Hi, this is Leslie at Roseheart Oracles, and this is your pick a card. I'm just going to run you through the options. So I've got some unicorn cards, I've got the energy oracle, and I'm going to be using some tarot as well. But anyhow, your first option is this one. This is petrified wood. Your second option is a little crazy lace agate mushroom, which is really lovely. And the third option is a garden quartz. It's a garden quartz lens. So there are your three options. Your option one is the petrified wood. Option two is the mushroom, and option three is the lens. Okay, and have a little think, see which ones you're drawn to. You may be drawn to all of them. I shall see you in a moment for your reading. So hi to option one, and you chose the petrified wood. So let's have a look. I'm just going to take a sip of my tea. So the energy of the reading is community and having fun, being part of a celebration perhaps. There could be a celebration there. You could have some spiritual maybe communities or groups that you're a part of, that you're having a lot of fun. We've got three ladies here on this particular card. That may be significant for you. I don't know, maybe three of you, three good friends, possibly getting together quite a lot. Yeah, so the energy is, the magic is in community and in sharing with other sisters, other friends, other female friends, possibly. I'm just going to pull a few tarot cards actually on that, see if we can get a bit further and see what the energy is of the community. You're pretty much a focus of that community, I have to say. Things are happening around you. And there is a sense that you may have gone through a bit of a healing phase, a bit of rest, rejuvenating yourself a little bit, but that's kind of over now. You're ready to sort of get into the swing of things and have a bit of fun. You may have had have a little bit of feeling that you maybe there's a feeling here that you may have been a little bit glass half empty for a while, but it looks like you might be coming around. Let's just have a look at the unicorn cards. Yeah, okay, so the community would be more possibly a family situation, and it's getting on as best you can with them, really, and seeing the best within them, which is really important, because when you see the best within someone, that kind of comes to the fore, that you're noticing that about someone, and that kind of enhances that for them, and it's you'll see more of that in them. And sometimes you may mention things that people aren't often aware of, you know. Maybe they'll have a particular skill or gift or you know, something like that. and you say, oh, you're very good at that. Oh, look at that. Look at what you've done. You know, something like that. Something to bring out, you know, the best in that particular person. And within this kind of, it could be some celebrations going on. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of happiness here, and it could be, actually, for you who are listening, it could be that your siblings or your sort of possibly wider family might sort of say to you, oh, you know, I haven't seen you do this for a while, or, you know, you haven't been doing that particular hobby, or, you know, are you still doing this? This is something that you used to enjoy. Why aren't you doing it? You could be doing that, whether you're really good at that, or you know, something along those lines. So that's kind of what I've got on that set of cards. So it's all about coming together with, could be family or people who you consider family, who will help identify what it is that will bring you the most satisfaction, and yeah, just enjoying that connection. So thank you for listening. It's a short and sweet pick a card this time, but I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again possibly for the next one. Hi and welcome to set of cards number 2, and that is the Crazy Lace Agate. I'm pretty sure it's crazy. Yeah, it's a Crazy Lace Agate mushroom. Yeah, that's pretty fun, that. I love that. Okay. So the energy for you is, it's all about communication, talking, speaking, singing. I get a sense of singing with this one. Yeah, lots of singing. Communicating through the voice. Loving what you're doing. Being really blessed here. You may have a particular gift for singing. Yeah, let me just take a couple of tarot cards as well, because this is really great. There's a great energy about this. There's a real sense of rejoicing here, and a sense of, you've got the card for love, and also you've got Mother Mary. So it's a particular energy of love that you may bring through, that it may not be to do with singing. It could also be just feeling ways to express that love, but speaking of this particular love. I'm just going to get a couple of cards to say a bit more here. Wow, I've got loads of cards here, right. Yeah, this could be expressing love for a particular female in your life. It could be a mother figure, not necessarily though, but it could be someone you have a real close relationship with, who may be, they may be going through a bit of a tough time. And it's maybe something like you could possibly take them out somewhere, you know, to have a bit of fun and express your love for them in that way. It could be in some ways that you might be feeling a little bit left out of things. I don't know why I'm getting this. Might be feeling like your kind of how could I put it? Two's company, three's a crowd. You might be feeling that. Some of you might be feeling that for some reason. You may feel like there's an imbalance in a particular relationship. And it might be something you feel you need to express. You may feel a bit left out of a particular situation, let's say. It could be a family situation that we're talking about here. There may be a lot of focus on one person over you. You might be feeling left out for that reason. You might feel that, someone else is getting something that you're not getting, but, everything comes to us in time. It's not something to be too concerned about. Focus on the love and all's going to be well, I think. And have fun, have fun. Have fun. Right, okay, that's that reading. That was for the Crazy Lace Agate Mushroom people, which was the set of cards number 2. So I'm going to be going on to the next reading. Thank you for listening, and I may see you for the next one. Hi, so this is for the people who selected the Golden Quartz. Hello, and this is card set 3. Let's have a look at the energy here. Lots of change here, and in this particular set, I do feel that this might be a bit of a longer reading, mainly because I've got 2 of each of these unicorn cards. But anyhow, the world, yes, you're at the beginning of a new cycle in your life. Yeah, you're standing at the brink of something quite new, and having to decide what to focus on, where you're going to be going. So let's get a few ideas. Let's go with tarot first, actually. So where in your world is there something stirring? This could be to do with your finances, the material side of life. You're almost reaching for something, but maybe not quite getting there. It's going to take a little bit longer before the things that you want to create are going to come about. And it may be that you're reaching too soon. It might be better just to wait a little while. So, yeah, this particular set, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on for you, and it's good to settle your energy. Yeah, you may have been feeling a bit unbalanced emotionally, and reaching maybe for material things, which not always the best thing to do. Well, if you can afford it, great, but yeah, you may need to concentrate on a different way of looking at things. So I'm just going to get one more. Yeah, Queen of Cups reversed as well. Again, this is all about setting your emotions on the right path. Let's see what the unicorns have to say about this. Okay. So it's interesting, you've got the Queen of Cups upside down. So, yeah, attend to your water levels. That's a really practical thing. Yeah, very practical thing, because yeah, both of these cups are upside down, so yeah, the cups are all about water, emotions. You need to make sure you're drinking enough water. That's just a very practical thing. And then it's saying you can make a wish at this time. So you stand there and consider what do you actually want. You may have had a little bit of say you've needed to settle your energy, really. You still need to do that, but it is a really good time to make that wish for something that you want. And you need to really settle in and perhaps do a bit of meditation, a bit of journaling, something, so that you can actually listen to yourself, listen to be still, be silent. You really do need to take that quiet time for yourself. Sometimes there can be so much going on around you that you don't get the time to actually sit. That's where you're going to find the answer. To actually take that time out for yourself. And there will be something unexpected coming up. You've also got the surprise card. So I'm thinking that once you do decide what you actually want, what your wish is, there's a surprise coming up, a great surprise coming up. There is actually a lot of water in these cards, so I'm going to reiterate the fact that you need to be drinking more water. And if you have had some emotional upset, actually you need a bit of a detox by drinking a bit more water than normal. Obviously not too much, but a couple of litres a day I think is what they say is good. And not all tea. I must admit I'm terrible. I do drink quite a lot of tea and probably not as much water as I ought to. But yeah, just plain water. Plain water is really something to be drinking quite a bit of. So this is a bit of a mixed message, because you know you need to spend a bit of time. This is where you'll find this would be the key for you, just to take a bit of time on your own to settle in, think about what you want to create in your world, and you can actually make a wish then and decide what you want to go for. And there could be a surprise on its way because of this, once you do focus on what the answer is for you going forward and where you want to end up. Okay, I hope that's helpful and you've enjoyed that, and God bless, and I will see you again soon for another reading. Thanks again. Bye for now.